All right, we are live.
We are live at Respectable's 35th anniversary. I
Glad
don't know
to
if
be here.
we are so happy to have you here. And I have to admit, I was completely ignorant to your existence until about a week ago.
Like any American.
Yes.
No, I'm
yes.
just kidding.
Yes, we are ignorant of everything overseas,
No, it's
aren't
all
we?
right.
The-
No, it's all right. It's all right.
so with that, I think in the past week I've listened to your entire catalog.
Holy
at least-
shit. My entire.
At least everything I could
Catalog?
find. So everything I could find is there for your entire catalog, right?
Spotify,
Tidal.
Tidal.
I'm mostly Tidal.
Apple Music.
I'm an audiophile, so Tidal's my.
YouTube.
Yes, I did check out some live performances as well. I
Oh,
like to
great.
be well versed.
That's great.
So I think it's easy to see where a lot of your influence comes from. I mean, obviously, the bands you're playing with tonight had to be a huge influence.
Oh, yeah.
And I think from what I see, you're kind of put in that industrial EBM phase. But the more I listen to your music,
Yeah.
I think somebody would be very wrong to pigeonhole you into any
Yeah.
style of music.
Yeah, that's true.
I hear.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I hear a lot of house, a lot of electro clash, a lot.
Thank you.
There's so much different stuff there.
Yeah, it's a hybrid of everything that I love about electronic music, basically.
So, what would you say some of the other influences would be? I know what I hear, but
Yeah.
There's so
Oh
much
my
of what I
God.
hear that you could just have made up, and it just sounds like something I heard. So,
Yeah.
So where would you put some of the taking 242 out, taking Portion Control out,
Yeah,
Cabaret
sure.
Voltaire, taking all those bands
Absolutely.
out? What are some of those other bands that are big influences?
My influencers are okay. How much time do I have? Because it's a pretty long list, if you excuse me. No, but my influences are The Prodigy. Also, I really like The Knife. I also like Kraftwerk very much. I also love Grace Jones. Shout out to Grace Jones.
I was talking about her on one of my podcasts last week.
Oh, awesome!
She did a cover of Warm Leatherette.
Yeah.
From Mute Records.
Yeah.
The Normal.
That's awesome.
Mm.
No, but also, obviously, I'm very much into 80s music. Also like Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. Especially, you can hear it in my, debut album. It has some musical influences there. And also, how I perform live, I usually like to dance a lot, doing my spins and, rocking the stage. Yeah, so it's a mixture of everything that I love.
Something else I was gonna say. If I had to pigeonhole you, which I think is impossible.
Yeah.
I think you are a full-blown punk act that just happens to
Sure.
use electronic dance music
Yeah.
as the band.
Yeah, that was that was the thought first when I began. I wanted to do like discharge disco music. That was like my plan first, and then I was like, no, shit, I could do it bigger than this. Let's try. You only live once, right? So yeah, I just go for it, Now I'm working with, DJ Detronic, and I've been working with Voice Noise. So yeah, it's pretty cool to
Living the dream.
yeah, to work with people that you have looked up to for so many years, and that are very much more into electro clash, techno scene, which is great because it's all about dance music, basically.
Right.
If you do it, if you think about it, it's just electronic dance music.
It is.
Yeah, so
But
I will, if I'm gonna pigeonhole myself, I would say it's electronic punk dance music, something like that.
agreed.
Yeah, or just call it Rein music. That would be better.
I want to say one of the reasons why I really call you a punk act
Mm,
is really if you look at the theme of your music, the content of what you're doing.
yeah,
A lot of the you know the bands in your quote unquote genre, if we will,
yeah,
have more of a dystopian look on life.
yeah, totally.
You're politics. You
Yeah.
are you know I mean you are environment. You are feminism.
Yeah.
You are you are capitalism. I mean pretty much every topic it's on the tip of your tongue, and as a father to a young daughter, I mean I love your strong personality in this, and
Oh, thank you.
not
I appreciate it.
thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but
is
well,
politics something that you've always been into, or
yeah, I mean, sure, I can come far with just a pretty face and just, sing pop music and do whatever shit is going on, but I mean,
but that
if
doesn't change the world.
no, but the thing is, if I'm gonna do music, I want to have something to say. I want to have a message. I want to be a role model. I want to, you know, i- inspire people. To like have a wider type of thinking. I don't know how you call it in English, but we have a saying in Sweden that you have to like open your minds. That's what you call it, right?
That's how
Open
you
your
say it in
mind.
English.
Yeah. I just said it. Yeah. But the thing is, I grew up watching movies like The Matrix, Ghost in the Shell, and I think it's a lot of politics in those kind of music.
Absolutely.
I mean, videos.
It's politics and religion, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's such a good subject, especially like in the time we are living right now, and also like with the cyberpunk thing, and then we had like, the pandemic and everything was shut down, and it was pretty like apocalyptic,
Yes.
if you say it yourself. So, yeah.
So, another question for you, like just and this is something because I've got such a broad range of music that I listen to.
Yeah, me too. I listen to all kind of music.
Leaving outside your, and I hate to say your genre because I mean, I think you're like 3 genres in one. You really
Yeah,
are.
thank you.
Which is rare.
That's great.
But do you have an album or something that like this brings me back to my happy place? This is.
Oh my God. That's a good question. I have so many albums that brings me back to my happy place. But one of them are actually a split second, Ballistic Stadios.
Oh, fantastic.
I know it's a pretty random choice, but I have so many memories from that album. I mean, when I listened to it, I was a teenager, and yeah, I mean, I love the soundscapes of it, and yeah, it's pretty dope album actually.
Yeah.
But it's more about like the sound. I mean, I love how it sounded, that album. It's perfect.
I don't disagree.
No.
I told you. I mean, I'm a first and foremost. I'm an old punk and I love music.
That's
but
awesome.
But after that, I'm an
kind of-
absolute audiophile. So
What kind of punk music do you listen
I mean,
to?
I mean everything from. I mean, I love the the DC hardcore scene.
Yeah.
Minor Threat, 7 Seconds, Dag Nasty.
Yeah.
A lot of the old straight edge music.
That's great.
The
Talk about straight edge. Did you know that Refused was from Sweden?
I did know that.
Oh, that's
I did.
great.
So I didn't know that. I mean, are they a straight edge band?
Yeah, the singer actually follows me, and he also had bought my album, Reincarnated.
That's
He's a huge
amazing.
fan. Yeah.
The Shape of Punk to Come
Yeah.
is. I mean, there's not a lot of albums that completely blew my mind.
No.
And I remember somebody sent me the video to
Yeah.
New Noise,
Mhm.
and just that build up.
Yeah.
And when he, jumps, kicks, does a scream. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Fucking
had
love
to
it.
just pause the song, catch my breath, started
Yeah, yeah.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
And funny,
Yeah, he's
I totally
amazing.
forgot that they're a Swedish band.
No,
but
they are.
and yeah, that album was amazing.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, I'll sit down. I'll listen to Cat Stevens or Yusef if you prefer his.
Yeah.
The name he goes by the past 20 some years.
All right.
But Pink Floyd. I mean,
Nice.
My house, you'll literally hear Ella Fitzgerald and Einstürzende Neubauten. It's
Yeah, you're a huge music lover.
I
can hear that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's awesome.
having an audiophile system, there's certain songs, certain albums that I just won't listen to on that system because you'll hear everything that's bad.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that early punk I won't listen to on there.
No.
I am happy to say, listening to your stuff on Tidal this morning, the production quality of your music is fantastic.
Thank you.
The lows are low. I mean,
Thank
they
you.
hit.
Thank you.
And
I
you
appreciate
you got great detail in those soundscapes and
Thank
that soundstage, we will. I notice stuff flying over my head and
Yeah.
hearing stuff behind me in that album.
Thank you.
And particularly in Electric. That
oh.
that song is
my
song is
God.
kick ass.
No. I don't like that song.
You don't like that song? To me,
No.
but I mean, to me, it's a 90s techno song.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a cover, and it was for a commercial for Volkswagen cars.
Was it?
Yeah, it was never my idea to even do a cover for Layla K. I mean, I didn't want to even touch her because she is the queen, she's the legend in Sweden.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a cover.
It is a cover.
Yeah.
And the thing was, there was a company called Volkswagen. As you know, they do cars, and they did the electric cars.
From Wolfsburg?
Yeah, and the thing was, my label and my management pressured me to do that song because they were like, "Hey, you're stupid if you say no to this, because first of all, you get a lot of attention and you get a lot of money." I was like, okay, I need the money. Let's do it, because I was having a regular job, and I was like, fuck that shit. I want to create music. So I was like, okay, I jumped this train and I doing it,
Yeah.
But I did that to save that money to create my debut album. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the thing was, sure, I mean, it's all right, but it isn't better than the original. The original is the best.
Now I'm going to have to find it.
You have to definitely find it. Layla K, the fucking techno queen from Sweden, she's an amazing artist. Even Lady Gaga stole some styles from her, in the Judas music video, She's a legend,
Well,
Layla K.
I think...
Shout out to Layla K.
I think when it comes to music, I mean, everybody's a thief, aren't they? I mean, there's only so many notes, there's only so many ways to put them together, and
yeah, but you have to be a good thief, though. You get to steal with style.
Yes.
Don't intimidate or don't do it too obviously. You have to do it smooth and nice.
You can you can steal and repurpose as long as you don't duplicate.
Yeah,
it's not a Xerox copy. It's not a photocopy.
No, and you gotta always credit.
Right.
That's the thing. Don't try to say it was your own work or anything like that, because if it's not, then yeah, you're in the shit, you know,
Yeah.
because people will notice.
Yeah. Well,
People are smart. They will find out.
I am going to find that. I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah, do it, because she is a legend.
That's awesome. There's so many, bands. Think about it. I mean, bands like, the Normal were just stealing from, Throbbing Gristle, or,
Yeah.
everybody was stealing from everybody. It's, H7 over here, I'm sure he
copy
even
of
steals
a
stuff
copy
every
of
now and
a-
again. Yeah.
Tastefully, though.
Yeah, copy of a copy.
Yeah.
You know, the Nine Inch Nails song, right? Yeah, but the thing was, it was just my label that was pressuring me, and I was in a bad place, and I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. And I really appreciated that people liked it, though, because...
Well,
sure.
were you in a bad place, or were you at the right place at the right time to be able to go ahead and capitalize on something that they wanted, to be able to put yourself in a better position?
The funny thing is, people
who was using
think...
who?
People think, no, I was using them for sure.
Exactly.
Because I needed the money. The funny thing is, because I wrote a song called Capitalism.
Yes.
Against the system, the monetary system. Capitalism, as we all know, is a cruel system, right? Mm-hmm. And people think that I was a hypocrite because I said yes to this deal. But I would guarantee, if you were in my shoes, you would say to this deal, yes. I mean, come on. If you get a lot of money and from it, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do a $1 million shoot, I mean, why not? Of course you would do it.
No, absolutely.
Don't be fucking stupid. Right?
I mean, listen, I don't think it's a sellout thing. I mean...
People think I'm a sellout. And the funny thing is, I have not even started yet my career, you know?
You're so young.
I'm just in the United States. Just fucking leave me alone, you know? It's like, it's crazy. People just keep on hating on me just because I'm a girl, I guess. And also because...
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah. And and everything was like racing. Everything was going so fast for me. I mean, also, when I began, it was like crazy. Like...
How long from like from your first release to the time you get that that Volkswagen deal?
Oh, well, 2016 I released my first EP, and in 2018 I got the deal. 2017, I guess.
So a year after you put out your EP, you've got one of the largest...
No, it was after Freedom. After I did Freedom, 2017, I was doing some touring, and after that, I started working again, and and then I got that.
So it's less than 2 years.
Deal, and it was coming from like the sky, you know, and I was like, whoa, okay, I better take this opportunity because I get it. Make my name known out there, you know. That's what you gotta do as an artist. You gotta
pay your dues.
You gotta promote yourself. You gotta go out there and like, hey, this is my shit. Listen to me, you know.
Well, I'm so glad that you took the time to be with us today.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you live tonight.
Oh, you do?
Yes, of course.
I really appreciate it. I'm a little nervous though because there's raining a little bit outside, but I hope
you're not going to melt.
I hope it's going to stop.
So yeah, I think you're going to be fine. And if you're not going to be fine, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. For sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's
going to be rain over you.
Yeah, it'll rain on rain.
Rain on rain, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I mean, no, I think we're gonna have some light sprinkling up to about 8 o'clock, and then we should be clear after that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think you're going on around 10, if I remember correctly.
No, I'm gonna go on at 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will end 10. I'm fucked? No! Don't say that!
No, it'll be a good time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great time, and I'm so happy to be here in America. I mean, it's such a privilege to even be here the second time. I was here in May with Frontline Assembly, and now I'm here again with Front for Two and Portion Control, which is my
How
biggest
how special is that?
idols. I mean, that is like, it feels like a dream come true. Totally. I mean, I was like 15, 14 years old playing Front for Two in my room, and it was like, oh, holy fuck, this is the best thing ever, just blasting official version all over again, and now I'm like touring with them, which is crazy.
So I'm gonna take it our second here and Alan told you I will jabber on, but so I was sneaking into this club when I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
And so this is 1988.
Yeah.
I remember vividly.
Yeah.
Just on the other side of this wall, standing 10 feet from where you and I are sitting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mind you, I'm a punk kid. I'm not into electronic dance music at this point.
No.
But it's an alternative dance club. I'm standing right there watching people dance.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everything goes silent.
Yeah.
Hey, poor! Hey, poor!
Oh.
You don't have to be poor anymore.
Jesus is here.
Standing right there. The very first time I ever heard Front 242.
Holy fuck. You get shit in your pants, right?
Yeah, and then come years later after sneaking in here, I wind up DJing here.
Yeah.
And now, years later,
That's
Front 242 is playing here.
That's
and
amazing.
And
Congrats.
hopefully they're going to be sitting here where you're sitting in a little bit.
I hope so too. I mean, they seem to be very nice guys. I haven't talked that much to them. I just say hi, because I'm too shy to, I'm too starstruck to even be in their presence.
How giddy are you? Every morning waking up on this tour.
Oh my God, it's like crazy. As I said, it feels like a dream come true.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for the success you've gotten, and I hope that it's just the start of a very, very, very long career for you.
I really hope so too. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.